I am Orok Daniel Archibong. I'll be presenting on the pattern of haemoglobinopathies among first-year students in College of Health Technology, Calabar, Cross River State. Next slide. Okay, these are my contents, the content of my presentation. Next slide. Haemoglobinopathies are inherited disorders of hemoglobin molecules, often resulting from structural abnormalities of globin chains or reduced production of globin chains. And when these structural abnormalities of globin chains occur, it leads to the substitution of glutamic acid by valine, leading to the formation of abnormal hemoglobin S, or the substitution of glutamic acid by lysine, leading to the production of abnormal hemoglobin C. In Nigeria, the prevalence of sickle cell carrier has been reported to be about 20 to 30%, while the disease state has been reported to be about 2 to 3%. Given the high frequency and the potential burden of this disease, early identification of this hemoglobin genotype among young adults, such as first-year students, is important for health awareness, counseling, and preventive measures. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, statement of the problem. Despite the documented overall prevalence of haemoglobinopathies in Nigeria and in Cross River State, many individuals, including young adults, commencing tertiary institutions, may not know their hemoglobin genotype status. In the majority of cases, the hemoglobin genotype testing is done when medical care is being sought or as part of school entry during medical examination. Thus, there is need to review the existing screening record among first-year students in College of Health Technology. Next slide. Aims and objectives. The aim of my work is to determine the pattern of haemoglobinopathies among first-year students in College of Health Technology, while my objectives is 1, to determine the prevalence of different hemoglobin phenotypes, 2, to assess the association between hemoglobin phenotype and gender, 3, to determine the prevalence of clinical significant haemoglobinopathies in the study. Next slide. My study area was College of Health Technology. My study design was a retrospective study design, thereby reviewing the hemoglobin genotype screening records of first-year students from 2020 to 2022. My study population comprises of all first-year students in College of Health Technology. The sample analysis method that I used was cellulose acetate electrophoresis at alkaline pH 8.6. Next slide. My ethical consideration was sought from College of Health Research Ethics Committee. Then my data analysis was, the data was summarized using percentage, while chi-square was used to assess the association between genotype and gender. Next slide. In this, my table 1 shows the prevalence of different hemoglobin phenotype among first-year students from 2020 to 2022. This table shows that the overall prevalence of genotype AA was 77.8%, AS was 21.7%, SS was 0.48%, SC and AC was nil. Next slide. Table 2 shows the gender distribution of hemoglobin variants among first-year students. In this table, the overall genotype AA in male was 11.0, in female was 66.8. In AS in male was 3.1, while female was 18.6. The SS was 0.16 in male and 0.32 in female, while AC and AC was nil. Next slide. This table shows the association between gender and hemoglobin phenotype. In this association, there was no significant association between gender and hemoglobin phenotype. Next slide. Table 3 shows the prevalence of clinically significant haemoglobinopathies, and in this table, the prevalence was 0.48%. Next slide. Discussion. Now, the prevalence of hemoglobin AA and AS in this study was inconsistent with other studies, which gives 70 to 75% in AA and 20 to 25% in AS. While the hemoglobin AS prevalence was much lower when compared to other studies, which gives 2 to 3%. And this was a result of what? The lower numbers of individuals with sickle cell disease. Now, in AC and AC, what I got was the prevalence was extremely rare. Okay. Conclusion. So in the conclusion of my work, it shows that it shows a relative low prevalence of haemoglobinopathies such as sickle cell disease among first year students in College of Technology. However, mass literacy campaign and improved genotype council and testing should be encouraged and maintained in tertiary institutions in order to eradicate haemoglobinopathies. Thank you.